Woodburn's Solving Your China Business Pain Points. My name is Christina Kohler-Coluccia. I'm the head of business advisory at Woodburn Accountants and Advisors. And in today's episode, we're going to be looking at, hopefully, making sense of online content licensing in China. Website development in China is booming, and foreign investment in China's internet realm has always been heavily regulated. Although there have been some promising advances in the sector, especially during COVID, where there was just a digital boom, understanding the different licenses needed to operate a website in China for foreign investors can be a daunting and confusing task. We have split the understanding into two sections, one where your website is hosted outside of China and one where your website is hosted within China. When your website is hosted outside of China and operated outside of China, there are no specific licenses that you need to obtain in China. China's internet regulations are not there to regulate the operation of foreign hosted websites. For companies that continue to use their website outside of China, meaning the servers are outside mainland China, be assured that there is no requirement to secure specific licenses. However, there are challenges. A website hosted outside of China that seeks to cater to the Chinese market may have increased slowness and dormancy, and the potential of having China's firewall acting as a true barrier to gaining access to the site. China's firewall is supposed to be centered on blocking any undesirable local and/or foreign website. However, the standards for blocking sites are not transparent, and some sites may be readily available one day, but not available on another day. Websites are particularly susceptible to targeting by the Great Firewall if they contain content that would be deemed politically or socially sensitive. All right. So you need to be aware of this. Now, websites that are hosted within China can be faster, more stable for end users, obviously, but you do need to then understand the full Chinese licensing regime. And this is where we come into ICP licenses or ICP filings. Now, a company that is operating a website within China needs to obtain an internet content provider license or complete an internet content provider filing, depending on the activities and the usage of that website. So under Chinese law, a company that provides commercial internet information services, i.e. it generates revenue or makes a profit from internet information services, i.e. an e-commerce site, must secure an ICP license to carry out its business. While a company that is providing non-commercial internet information services, i.e. the website is purely a marketing tool, a showcase, if you will, of your products or services, they only have to do the ICP filing. In both scenarios, the websites must have registered domains in China and require a Chinese registered company to initiate these applications. So to clarify, you need to have a limited liability company that purchases the domain within China from a Chinese domain supplier. It's also important to note that currently regulations state that only Chinese nationals and JVs with foreign shareholding not exceeding 50% are qualified to apply and secure an ICP license. However, we are having foreign investors be able to apply for this license completely. So they are expanding on that business scope as well. Okay. For any company looking to implement a website located and hosted within China, whether for commercial or non-commercial purposes, consider the rules to be gray. Each company needs to investigate independently within that city where they're established with those government offices, what applications need to be filed, both on the short-term objective for the website and the long-term objective as well. If you need help, then set up a call in our diary, especially if you're struggling with these points and trying to understand. We don't apply for ICP licenses or ICP filings. We usually recommend that your domain registrar helps you to do this in China, particularly because there's a whole series of documents that have to be submitted by your Chinese domain registrar to the MIIT for that ICP license or ICP filing. So it just kills two birds with one stone and potentially saves you cost. But if you have any questions around that, reach out to us. We'd be happy to help and support. If you enjoyed today's video, please press that like button, share our content. The more people we can help in China, that is our goal. We want people to not struggle with these administrative processes and complexities. If you would like to learn more about what we do at woodburnglobal.com, head on over to our website. It has a full list of our services at woodburnglobal.com. We also have plenty of resources in terms of short articles, ebooks, industry guidelines that may be suitable for you and you may enjoy reading or watching. I wish you a great day. Take care and goodbye.